Hello, babies. How are you? Let me try Randy Smith. I'm going to find a pen here. Welcome to this edition of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler, and I know I didn't tell you that I was coming. I love the hearts. Thank you. You know what? I don't know what's going on. Do you see those lights? Isn't that pretty? You see those lights streaming across there? Isn't that pretty? I see them. I know you all see them. Hey, Jerome. Hey, Gwen. I've never seen them do that. I was going to... Thank you, Monica. Thank you, beautiful girl. I like that, Gwen. Queen Drip Galactica. I don't know what it is. But oh my God. I'm trying to find a pen. Randy. That's the man that's on my page. Okay, that's the white man on my page. I've been sitting with this reading, and I looked at it privately for about a year now. Randy, let me write this here. Was it? Remind me, y'all, on my page, the white man with the arrest record there. Is that Randy Smith? So I want to try to hurry up and get it since I'm starting late. Is that what it says? Okay, let me tell you what happened. A beautiful lady that knows Sarah. Isn't she cute? She's on my page. I put a picture on my page. I've been talking to her off and on. And thank you, Randy Smith. And she's been hanging in here. A lady that, I'm sorry, somebody tried to call. I don't believe that. Don't call me on my lives. Don't call me, period, on Facebook. If I don't know you, I have not made an agreement to speak to you on Facebook. I don't talk on the phone on Facebook, okay? If we don't have an appointment, you haven't sent me a donation, don't call me. I'm tired of that chit-chat shit with people that I don't know and don't support me in anything that I do. I'm not doing that. Anyway, a lady that knows her contacted me. I think it was like around when they were looking for her, because they're saying she physically died November the 5th, 2019. But I think before that, if that's not the day, I gotta make sure if that's the day they found her. Hey, Valanda. Thank you. Yeah, it's a jumper. Drip. Drip. Drip jumper with the iced out bird. Icy coochie. So icy. So icy, bitch. So icy. You see me? You see me, ho? Oh, you see me. You see me, goddammit. Thank you, Brittany, for the donation. Thank you all for the love and support. And oh my God, that's so pretty. You see that, Gwen? Oh my God. Oh my God. I must have company tonight. Sarah, did you see her? Isn't she a cutie? She was like in her 20s. And she has this long blonde hair. And she has this little girl face and a little girl smile. Thank you, Lacey. And she comes in and out. Yes, coochie on free. You know what? I love how y'all help me. Hey, Drina. Come up with the slogans. Yes, Jerome. And I'm like that. Like, you know what? I started crying because it touched me so much. This lady, my friend, she had the 24K gold cream, and she wanted to give it to her friend. And her friend has a little girl. And the little girl said, "Oh, mommy, I want some." I love that Queen Jewel drip, okay? And she put the cream. They were outside in the sun. She put the gold cream on the little girl. And the little girl said, "Oh, mama, I'm shining, mama. Oh, mama, I'm shining. Oh, mama, look at me." You start spinning. And she said, "Oh, where is She said, do you see me, Mama? She said, I know you see me, Mama. You see me, I'm shining, Mama. And I said, oh my God, something I made. Make a baby feel beautiful and say she's shining. She's like, I'm shining. You see, Mama? Oh, you see me. You know, you see this. She's a 24-karat magic. And I said, oh my God, that's so beautiful too. Spend my whole life that little and move through life never feeling good, never feeling worth anything, never feeling special. And always being told you're not. And then to create products and people think that it's so beautiful and it's just an innocent, sweet baby. And she thinks it's something that I made and that I gave to her mom, gave to her friend, and my friend gave to her mom. And she said, I want some. And to put it on and she just lit up and said, oh, Mama, look at me. And that touched me so deeply. It's like you all, the children, people that come to my life that I don't know have treated me better than blood family and have had more value for me than I've had for me, and see things in me that I didn't see, and that has helped me to heal a lot. So I really thank you for all of that. And when people get them and they try them, one lady sent me a text message a couple of months ago, and she was out in her car. Like someone will send it to me, they're outside in the car, and the sun was coming through the window, and she had it on her face and her hand. She's like, and she put the hashtag 24-karat magic. Well, why you didn't show? You said you've been putting the gold cream on your grandson's hair, mix it with, you know what I did the same thing? You mix it with the cherry chocolate butter and put it on his face, and he likes to lick his lip. Oh, child, you can't tell him he ain't cute then, because I have some women, their children go and steal the butter. They go steal the cherry chocolate buttercream, and they go, and when they see the 24K gold, they fall in love with it, and they dip in there and be used behind their mama back. One lady said she has to put the stuff up high in the shelf where her son can't get it. He gets a, hi, tell Miss Alexis I love her. I said, hi, baby, get on the phone. Hi, baby. And I said, hello, Miss Alexis, I love your butter. I love you. I said, I love you, baby. I said, why you use your mama butter? Use all your mama buttercream. So I have to make a separate one for him and a separate one for her. Okay, so during that period, not only the ones, as you all know, because I told her, I said, Sarah, we've been talking, and her friend saying, hey, did you get to read? Did you get to read? I said, I've been reading it privately, but I've been, as you know, since last year, I've been tied up with so many readings that I wasn't able, hey, Dodie, I wasn't able to get to it in public, but I have been talking to her in private off and on, and I told her, and she said, I said, I make enough food because I don't know what spirits, what souls want to come by. You want to talk, you want to get something. You're more than welcome to get something. And she said, I like the food. And I said, oh, you like soul food, Sarah? I don't know if Sarah ever tried soul food. Because she we're from up Tennessee, near Tennessee. And I don't know if they had it, but she said she felt very comfortable with me. I don't know, she hung around, people of color, but she comes in and out of here. She's been coming in and out of here and hanging with me. And she'll sit down while I say, hi, baby. You can hang around. I don't mind if you stay here and walk around with me. And I said, sometimes she doesn't talk. She'll just plop down. And I said, well, that's okay. You can stay and you can come from room to room with me. You don't have to talk. You can just sit. It's okay. You can keep me company. And she doesn't always talk. I can tell she's thinking. But she's looking for a safe place. Like sometimes they'll come in here when they just want a safe place. And I said, well, did you see the food? When I was getting ready, I said, you see the food downstairs? It's been there a couple of days. I cooked a lot because I know you might come by. I know Nipsey's friends were going to come by. I know some of my other ancestors were going to come by. Go get what you want, eat, drink, whatever. It's fine. That. And then for Christmas, I'll go ahead and cook. I know you said, because she showed me some turkey. She wanted some roasted turkey. I said, well, I don't really eat a lot, but I tell you what, I get a small amount and bake some for you. Some turkey wings and dressing and rice and stuff. If you want that, and I'll put it there since I know that's, you're telling me she's saying that sweet potato. Okay, so I'll have it here. And you can come with everyone else and let me know what you want to drink. Hi, Chaz. This is how long you leave. Well, people leave it for 3 days, but I leave it longer because, I cook so much and I put a lot of spice and seasoning in their plates. So, I got everybody asking me, they want the cooking show. If they can't come get the food in the South, they want the cooking show. So, my kitchen is so little right now. It's like a narrow kitchen. Even if I have to get another place, until, I go somewhere else, I love the island kitchen where it's so big I can be in the middle, I can chop the things, I can prepare things, and then have the stove on the side or right there in the island. So I'm working on that because I love it. When people said they like it too, I said I better try to do this since the spirits like it, the people in the bodies like it. So what I do, I'll leave it there. Because that was Saturday when we did the show. Was that Saturday or was that Sunday when we did the show and I did cook the fresh food? It's still there because it's not completely dried to me. It's drying on the top, but it's not completely dried out enough for me to put it out. So I let them get the essence out of it. So Sarah said she wanted some. So I said, I'll leave it there. Go get you some. I probably won't take it down till Saturday. Maybe Saturday. And put some fresh things there. And you see, I found one of the, he kept showing me. It was a smaller can for Nipsey. That blue can. See, that is a can. He described it to me. I found one. That's that dark blue can. This is guava nectar. It tastes so good. I had to catch myself because I like the Bacardi with it. I don't want to mess up his, hey, Kiss Wisdom for me. I don't want to drink up all his Courvoisier. So I did, as you can see, child, I tore this damn rum down. And I usually don't drink unless I'm pointing to the ancestors. That's my first time I had it. I said, oh, Lord, he is a bad influence on me because I got that juice. I never had it before. Mixed it with a little rum, and I just put some ice and just chilled. And I said, oh, that's so good. I said, let me stop it. I better stop that because I don't end up slick drinking. But anyway, Sarah and Vinick. Out of all this time, she's been in here off and on since November 2019. I don't get anything dirty and low down about her. I know. Do you see that? All them lights and stuff. It's got to be those spirits, and they're so pretty. And then the blue. I know. I love it. They're just shooting. Oh my God! You see that? They're just shooting out of there. Hey, baby. And when I looked at it, it upset me. Because if you Google and you go online, they say that like it's an accident, like she OD'd and did this to herself. And I know she's saying she did not do this to herself. She's like, yes, I did get high a lot. I had a drug addiction. I'm not proud of that. She says, I miss my baby. I couldn't keep my baby because I was a drug addict. I was weak. I was vulnerable. I got caught in things that I shouldn't have. Got caught with the wrong people that I trusted, and they weren't to be trusted. They used me, took advantage of me. She even says she was raped before. And she say, I didn't kill myself. I didn't want to kill myself. I'm doing a reading. You can see on my Facebook page. It's a lady. Her name is Sarah Ann Vinick. Her friend gave me a donation last year to do the reading on Sarah Ann Vinick because she was missing. And then they found her dead, found her body under a bridge in Collierville, Tennessee, near the Mississippi River, or was it in the Mississippi? And the coroner said that it was no foul play, like it was an accidental overdose or something, trying to make it look like she was getting high, and she did it to herself. And when I was talking to the young lady on the phone about this last year, I said, no, I can tell you right now, and she keeps saying it to me, and she's always said, I didn't accidentally kill myself. I was high, but I wasn't that high. She's like, I take the stuff I usually take. She said it was the man. I was at his house. And she said it was two men, white men. The one I'm saying right there on my Facebook page. When the lady showed me his picture, I said, he did it. The big one did it. The fat motherfucker did it. The big white man with the dark hair. And she said, this one? I said, hell fucking yeah, this fucker right here did the shit. And I said, tell the police they need to look at him, and another white man that looked younger than him, that's a little slimmer, with dark brown hair. Sometimes like a part on the side of the hair, and I see some children around them, and I see some animals and a dog. She said, I think she had already said it, or somebody said that she was at the tall, heavy-set white man house. She said the police, then she came back, she said the police went over there and looked in the man's house. They didn't see nothing. I said, he got a basement. He got a basement, like a yard, like some trees around it, and I smell some water. So I don't know if he got a big lake or a pool. It doesn't feel like just an artificial water source, like a pool. It feels like water from under the ground. If it's a stream, river, lake nearby. And I keep smelling something stinking, like urine stinking in the house, like down on some carpet or some old nasty looking carpet. Like it's a lot of animals done, like layers of urine, like not just from one animal, like pile up urine where he ain't cleaned it all up in one spot and like one area, but for some reason it look low, like a basement near the basement, and you can go out in the back with some trees. I wonder, is this guy a hunter? Does he hunt? Does he have rifles and guns? But then I see the dog. The dogs are sniffing like they're hounds, bloodhounds, or like hunting. The dogs go hunting. You have the dog sniff this scent right here, sniff that scent right there. And I don't know if that's why you have the urine down there to teach the dogs, to train the dogs with the different layers of urine. It's different urine from different dog bodies. It's not just one dog that pisses in the same spot all the time. He hasn't moved it, and I see them having them smell, because I see him saying, get the scent. Now, when you get the scent, go. See, can you track the scent? He has these tracking dogs. They train the dog bird. What's that mean? They go hunt a bird? A bird dog? I don't know what a bird dog is. Is a dog? Is it like a greyhound? Hey, Linda. Because this dog, he also has them. They can track people. They can smell the scent of people. Like, let's say, because she said he did something to her downstairs, like a basement. But she also showed me there's hunting knives, there's leashes, there's guns, but it also looked like a shotgun, not a long one. She ain't like a sawed-off one, or where he's modified shotguns, and a sink. And it's kind of nasty, like in one spot he got these cleaning supplies up, and this is an old house. I wonder how old is this house? Or is the basement old where I see this is and they just ain't cleaned it? I wonder how many years old is this a beagle? What do beagles, are they like bloodhounds? Do they sniff out? Yes, it reminds me of a bloodhound, because these are hunting. She said they're beagles and they're bird dogs. So I'm wondering, what do the beagles do? Do the beagles, can they also help find things? Yes, but I didn't see just bloodhounds. Like I said, she said that there are also beagles and bird dogs down there. The person that's in here knows this, the girl. She knows Sarah Ann Vinick. She knows about the area. So she's been waiting to do this. I said, I'm going to do it tonight. If you can, turn in, tell me, because you know more about it than I do, because Yes, they trust you to catch birds, but I'm also telling you, they smell people. This guy, she said, she showed me something. She said they took off my clothes. She's like, I was beaten, and they took turn having sex with me. But instead of the big white man that you see right there, whose house he was in, he initiated, he had beat this girl before. He's had women down there. Somebody else have come up missing beside Sarah Ann Vinick. She said, my friend. There was another friend. We would get high together. We would prostitute together. She said, we would go out and we would catch rides together. So, do you know this guy here? Did he always give them rides everywhere? No, she said one of them would travel on a bus too. Someone is like a Greyhound bus. Since we talking dogs here, the Greyhound comes here on the bus. Did she know anybody ever travel from town to town, state to state on the bus and bombing rides, prostituting, and on the truckers? And she's saying that her friend was also there, like an associate. Something happened to, oh boy, she said there was another girl there. One of them, how she say, like one of them was blonde too, white girl, petite, cute little white girl, cute little body. She dyed her hair blonde, because she says, Sarah, she goes, it's a bottle blonde. She's not real blonde. She's a bottle blonde. I said, okay, so she dyed the blonde. Okay, babe. Said she, it wasn't always that color. Said she would, certain times of the year, she said the girl would dye her hair, because certain men liked the blonde. She say that girl was there, and she left, and she went up. So she, the way she's pointing to the States, I don't know, it would be up from Tennessee, like up north somewhere else. And then she would move around, travel, have sex, pick up men on trucks and off the bus and drive around with them. Oh, she's saying she had also dealt with a pimp, a black guy. There was a pimp, abusive, take her money. Then she would come back down. She said then there was another girl. The two girls. The one left in a car. She said both of them left. Both of them left in a car. She said dead. Both of the girls dead. So I'm wondering if you could find out why the two, but I'm seeing these two girls here. One, they wasn't always together. That's what Sarah was saying. Sometimes they'd be together when they be in that area. She says other times they would go their separate ways, then they come back together, and they both had drug problems. And she was saying, you know, she had hers, but she said, I know you're not. So I'm not going to judge that. I've never done that. She said, but I'm not a bad person. I know you're not a bad person. And she keeps saying, but my little girl, she keeps saying, my baby. She keeps pointing right here. Her stomach. She says, but my baby, I miss my baby. I feel bad for my baby. And I said, no, I know. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. And things happen. I understand that. And I hope that whoever is around your baby does not say that about you and doesn't. And she said, well, right now I don't hear it because I go around where they have my little girl. And so I'm wondering who takes care of the girl. It must be relatives. It feels like that. You know, she gets around people that love her. I don't feel like anybody's abusing her and mistreating her. That's not what she's saying. She sees a little girl. She says the girl is loved. Oh, she do. She misses her. How old is she? But she sees her and she's in pain. And she knows her mama. So they must be, because she's saying the male. The male loves the baby, and the little girl, she feels very loved by the male. So that's the father. Okay, because that's what she's saying, an older man. And I'm wondering, she knows her mother. Because she says she knows me. So she knows, Sarah said her little girl knows her. So she knows her. She's 5. Did she ever see her mama? She knows what her mama looks like. I'm sure they do. If they love her, they show her her mother. She said she knows me. And she's not saying nothing bad. She said she's not saying to me that they're saying anything bad to her baby or mistreating her. But the baby knows, like she'll come in the room, she'll be on one side, and the baby can feel she feels. But she might not be able to tell her grandparents or whoever's around that that's mommy. And she'll lean down, hi, what you doing? Hi, baby, what you doing? And she'll see her. So if you get to talk to them, tell her, let her draw in a coloring book where you're drawing like mommy pictures, little girl pictures. She said the sun, I like the sun. And she said she likes nature. She said there are things like the sun and frogs and the grass and the trees and the birds. And she's saying something, she's showing, I don't know, elephant. She likes animals and the outdoors. And she said, yeah, she was. She kept saying that I didn't do this to myself. I wanted to be with my baby. She said something about they tricked her. The guy tripped her like she was trying to run. She said she was trying to get away. And he's like, oh, no, you know what it is. You know the routine. She said they had been through this before. She had been in the house before. She had been downstairs before. It was another girl over in the corner. Oh, my God. I don't know if it's some steps. Like you go and down some steps, but it's more than one way in there. Like down the steps, it's another way down. In there, it's another way out. There's a hidden space. Everybody doesn't know that it's down there. It's another space down there. And behind the steps looks like it's a wall. And somebody was under there. And she was doing like this. She was doing like this. She was shaking. And she was high. She was real high. And she didn't know where he was. Where she was. He had abused and he was trapping them. And he was prostituting them. He was letting people have sex with them. And getting them high, and he trapped her, and the girl couldn't leave. But what's confusing me is when she looks like this, he's been doing this shit for years and getting away with it, because I also see by her a younger child. So I don't know if this man has children or had them grow up in the house. There's a boy by the girl, that's the lady that's underneath where the steps come down somewhere in this they're downstairs. I'm saying basement because I keep saying it's downstairs. She's up against the wall, but she looks half alive. But she looks so high that she's getting out of her body, like she's not all the way in the body. All I know is she's terrified. She's been raped and had several men, him and someone else, has had sex with this lady. She's been beaten. She's been brutalized, and she's so terrified. She's afraid to run because she knows if she tries to run, it's going to be hard for her to get out of there. They're going to trap her in there, and then the neighbors around, somebody around there has suspected him before, and when somebody tried to say something to the police about him before or file a complaint, nobody believed this man would do it. He would finesse his way out of there. Lord have mercy. I hate to say this, but this man knew somebody at the police department that would let this man get off. He had people, like the way he would talk or his reputation, or, no, I ain't gonna even say that. Fuck it. The man knew that he was doing this kind of stuff. Wanted somebody in the police department. And they didn't believe it when they tried to say he do that shit. But for some reason, it doesn't look like a direct police officer. This is not a detective. Is this a sheriff? Somebody works at the sheriff's department. Is this, the one I'm seeing is not a police officer. He's a sheriff. What? Say his dad was friends with the sheriff. Oh my fucking God. I'm seeing the sheriff. Sheriff department. He don't like a sheriff. Yes. The lady that's right there, she knows them. So she's confirming what I'm saying. She didn't tell me all this. She just said do the read, and she's waited for me to do it. They cover him, and they know he's sick. Because I'm really wondering about this man's father and other people in his family. They twisted too. And I'm wondering, why do I keep seeing something with them with animals and hunting? I wonder, is that like a tradition in their family? Is he a hunter? He hunts people, I can tell you that. And he deals with those animals and teaches them how to hunt and pick up scents. So when he's cleaning, you see what I'm saying? He wants to make sure that if the police come down there and somebody finds believe that they're saying, I think the girl was here, and you might find blood or something in the house, the dogs help him because they have the scent. Come on now, smell her scent, smell these clothes, and see if you smell her around in here. And then they get it in a certain spot. He goes and starts to clean the area. So it's like, okay, well, when they come in here, I'm not going to worry about them but I'm telling you, that girl's DNA is in that house. She was injured in there. She bled in there. And she keeps saying it happened before. And she said, I didn't want to go back. It's not that I like it, but she said he would give her stuff. Like she would get high or drink or something over there. He would give her stuff, and then he wanted to do sexual favors with their friends. And what you say? She said in the neighborhood down the street, right here on the street he in, and then, whoa, it's 2-3 houses. Well, other men live there. It's a young man, a teenager. I call him a peeping Tom. He's a pervert. He don't live alone. When does he live with his family? And he has like these tools where he come over there. Because I wonder, do they make stuff? Is he also a craftsman? Do he do something with leather or the skin of the animals, repair things, fix things? Because the younger one is just as deviated and sick as him. Come over there like a serial killer in training, and they let him entertain him, drink, get high, sit around, have sex, use these women. And some of them had sex. The one under the wall, under the steps, she said, I was high. I was passed out, and they were having sex with me high. And right there. And then you walk a little ways. There's not like no 5 or 10 houses down. This area is a tight little area where his house is. There's another younger man, and there's another man. Okay. You got the fat one right there. You got another one that's grown. He's not a teenager, but he's slimmer, and he has the dark hair. He helped attack and kill Sarah, and they had sex. They raped Sarah, and she was hit in her head. That's what she say, and right here. So I wonder, was she choked? Was she strangled? And then you see something going down her backbone. She was traumatized and moved and beaten. And then I keep seeing her arms like this, like she was choked. So that's why I'm wondering, why are they saying it's not his son, it's some kind of associate, a friend that hangs around and has children around him in the house. Nobody would think that he would do something like this, but they get, okay, they did find, what they found marks around her neck. Why are they saying that she had an OD? Why they say she killed herself accidentally with a drug overdose? Because it was in her neck, and he likes to have sex with women. He likes, because they're always petite, smaller than him. He likes to make them fight him because he knows that they cannot win because they're smaller. He doesn't do this to women his size or tall women. It's usually like, taller men like petite women. As he's choking them, he likes to look in their eyes as they're struggling and gasping for air and kicking and fighting to get away. And then they go limp and the eyes go back. And he's like sucking up the soul out of them. He said, so the autopsy just said, but she didn't do this to herself is what I'm saying. And then the neck part, they did it, and then they cleaned her off. Moved her around, make sure it wasn't no DNA on her. Then took her out of there. Because I'm wondering, more than one automobile, or is it a truck, van, something bigger than a small car? He didn't take her down there in a small car. Do you know if he has more than one automobile, a truck, a minivan? This wasn't a small car, and he was not alone. There was the other white man, the slimmer one with the dark hair, shaved face. that took the girl out the house, but she sat there. It wasn't like, okay, kill her, get a drug, get her high, rape her, murder her, clean her off, let's hurry up, put her in. No. He has a truck, thank you. And the other guy has a van. Because it's the truck. And they let her sit. She said, oh, no, I sat like till the time change. She said, I'm talking about the time change. And they figured around the time they took her, nobody would suspect, nobody would be in the area looking around there and suspect that anybody would drop her down there because some law enforcement know that man did that shit. It's an older white man. He's not very tall. He's not as big as that one that they arrested. He got some goddamn tobacco. This is he chew tobacco. Got tobacco in his mouth. Swear to see. Real country. Backwoods. He secretly suspects that he did it because that ain't the first one that was missing up there. He don't want to say that, and he don't want to be responsible for trying him and investigating and convicting him of it because it's a family tie. It's a family connection. See, I need to look at some pictures up there. This is a secret. This is a secret. Nobody knows that some people in law enforcement suspect him of doing this. This is not a new officer in law enforcement. This is someone who's been in that town and been there a while and know his family. I don't know why I feel like know the father. And don't want to be the one responsible for bringing embarrassment. He don't want to take them down. And then I'm seeing something with a federal piece of paper on this, like they suspect a serial killer is there. Oh, you've heard that before? But it's hush hush. I see it in the paperwork. They don't want to alarm everybody. So they secretly been watching, but everybody will not put their fingers on the white man that was just arrested because it's a deep history with him and his family. This guy was twisted like that and deviated when he was young. He started off killing like and abusing animals and got up to his sister. I wonder, does he have a sister or someone like a sister? Because he has sexually violated and molested people when he was younger. He's always been a little bit macabre, and he likes having sex with dead bodies, like to kill somebody and choke them and abuse them while you're having sex with them, and then let them lay there like a doll. His ex, he got an ex-wife. What happened with the ex-wife? He let them lay there and punch them and abuse them, and if they don't like it, and it's like, you're going to call the police on me? You're going to tell on me? I don't think you want to do that, because they might find you somewhere. I'll find you in a box. I'll bury you around here, and they'll never know you around here. I won't find you. Stuff like that. Cruising, picking up little girls, picking up young girls, and something happened to them. Usually they be from out of town or runaways or junkies, so who's going to believe it? He's also been a drinker. Talk. The men that have been around him, that helped him do stuff like that, knows what he's done because he talks and he brags and he's been open about this, and somebody has been cut up. Say he beat her and put her in the cabinet. Beat his ex-wife, put her in the cabinet chained up. You see what I'm saying? Now that lady ain't told me this before tonight. I ain't even know that he was married and then told her to chain her up and said, you talk there, I'll put you down in a box, they won't find your ass. He said, who gonna go against me? They ain't gonna believe your ass. You be out there rotting, and then when you start smelling, I get rid of you and dump you and clean it up. You know how I get down, bitch. Wait a minute. So she's still living? He beat her, then he let her out, and she went to tell, or she died? So he got away with it. Child, please tell us what else. Because I seen him put a woman in a box. He told her that's what I'm going to do. And ain't nobody going to do nothing to me. Okay, good. After that, she left him and divorced him. Yeah, and you see what I'm saying? Over there where he at, with them polices and shit, his ass got away with this shit. Luckily, she got away from him because I see him with different type of hunting knives and like a whole set of utensils, like where he can gut and skin an animal and fillet one, and he will do it to a human. I don't want to say this, but I get Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, this guy's very satanic, very sadistic, and he has problems with females. He is not going to be able to be with a woman unless he abuses them. So, but the other girls would say they seen scratch marks in the cabinet. He'll do it and laugh about it. They be hollering and kicking. He gets off on it. You ready to let me out? You ready to come out? You're going to be a good girl. I was like, I'm going to be a good girl. You're going to beat him in the mouth and beat him in the face. Yeah, I'm going to be a good girl. You just beat me. You want me to go? This guy is so sadistic. He'll let him stay in there for a day or two. Won't let him get out, use the bathroom on their cell, and be hungry. And be like, you want something to eat? Yeah. What you think you want? I want a nice hamburger. Please, just give me some french fries and a hamburger and a shake. Well, I might have that. Let me go look and see. This motherfucker right here be like, okay, I found it. Here, a bowl right here full of dog food. Now, you're going to sit down now. And you're going to eat this. See, that's meaty right there. That's out the can, meaty and juicy and tender. And moist and shit. You're going to bend over and you're going to eat that dog food. See, that there, he been already gave him the dope. And then watching porn. So, okay. So, now you know that that's my hard-earned money. I done real twisted. Make them hungry. Starve them, beat them. And then be like, you hungry? Mm-hmm. You thirsty? Mm-hmm. No. You can't hardly talk and shit and eat. Really? Okay, well, I'll give you something to eat. Give you something to drink. What you gonna give me for it? Then he want them to have sex with him and oral and anal and do all kind of painful shit to him. And then be like, you owe me because I had to, buy that food. And, I've been taking care of you. I've been getting you drugs. That cost. So what you gonna do for like that? Oh, you don't have it? Well, that means me, my friend, you're going to beat them, chain them, lock them up, and then, well, you're going to work this off. Have them prostituting them. Sick, twisted, and it's like, well, some of them run away. They don't tell, because if they tell, nobody's going to believe them. And it's like, okay, you're a prostitute, right? And you on drugs, so what? That didn't even really happen to you. You probably hallucinate. That didn't really happen. And brush them off. And then they go from place to place. And then he go get them and bring them back in. Because they know, okay, sometimes, I ain't so bad. You can come here, stay warm, get you some water, wash up, get you something to eat, get you some drugs. And they go back and forth. It's hard to get out. And then people be like, well, what you telling for? Because you keep going back and forth. You see why? Because of the psych games. I wonder what type of background this guy has. Does he have a military? Does he have psychology? Like, has he been treated sadistically to be taught to treat people this way? Lord have mercy, why I keep seeing this man like to have sex with dead people. And why he likes to watch this type of porn where somebody done had sex with a person, kill them while they having sex with them, let them lay there, and as they laying there decompose and go back and have sex. Or dress them up, fix their hair and shit. I wonder, does this man have two houses? Or do you got this house underground? Or what is this next door? Does this man have a house next door? Either to the right or the left. Like this guy has an underground connection from one place to the other. And it's even a deeper spot than the basement. Stuff is hid in another house, another spot, but he can go like this door, nobody won't see it. Let me in. Go down like in a cellar. He helped traffic and kidnap people. She's going, yeah, that's right. And she's showing me underground. Why do I see water and a boat? Do you know, he found out, is this his... What? Jay, his parents live next door. They up with the shit. They kind of old, like one of them have a problem. Do you know how both of the parents are doing it? Both of them living. Is one of them sick and kind of decrepit like and old. Because somebody else died in that house. Young. One of them looked like a male. They got all type of incest and abuse. All type of... The daddy's sick. The daddy's sick in the head. The lake. Thank you. Because I kept saying the whole time now. The water, the lake, not a swimming pool. I said, this is a lake, river, stream. She's showing me. She said, the water, underneath there, the water run to the lake. Buried in the lake. Did they need to go drain and look in the goddamn lake? The daddy. If you can find out something about the daddy. The daddy was sick. And when he was growing up, he seen how sick the daddy is. Oh my God. Sarah said she was pregnant before. Now talking about her little girl. Something happened to her, and so one of them gave her the disease. A STD, and got her pregnant and she couldn't have it. So they was doing sick stuff to her like that, and she was hurting real bad on one side of her body. Like a female, and they still just made her have sex with these men all night and high. So he hid under the boat. So it is a boat. He hid under the boat dock for hours in the water one time when the Sarah called him. You know she got to be telling me because you never told me. She said that boat out there in that water, he hid up under there. He got shit hid up under there. And he done killed somebody and got weapon and body up under there. And there was a lady with him he abused that had a little boy. But I don't want this little boy dead. This little boy missing. She is still traumatized and she is still in the earth realm. She's not leaving. This happened last year, 2019. She's still here because she said she has not gotten justice and nobody's talking to her. I don't know if she went to anybody else to read her. But she said she wants justice and said he did it. The one on my page and the other one with the black hair. The younger one with the dark black hair, the man with the children around him. He helped do that. They both raped her. They both had sex with her. And then it's a younger man, a teenager, not 13 or 14. Older than that. He liked to peep in people's window. And I see him with screwdriver or something going down. He's real sneaky. He real quiet with this shit. Go to somebody's window, lifting it, going in there. This lady get obsessed with women, and he have a problem with sex. Like he don't know how He doesn't feel comfortable approaching a woman or having sex with women. He don't like younger girls. He like grown women. But it's a problem with his penis. Like, he look normal on the outside. But, like, women don't try to approach him or have sex with him. And he's like, one time, because she knows him, he tried to have sex and he tried to pull his pants down, but he was so excited he ejaculated so quickly when he was around Sarah, and then his penis lil, and she didn't laugh, but they laughed, and he got very embarrassed. And I guess his parents won't take him to get treatment for whatever, to fix this issue. So he will watch and stalk them, and I see him rubbing these panties, like them went and look in somebody's perfume and underwear and smell them and stole them. Like, walk around with them in his pocket, just rub and smell them. People see that they damn pants. Man, look. Y'all think I ain't want to do this shit. Then they get on that internet and on that black market and tell people who they got over there and got a black market drug and prostitution ring. That's what she say. And really, he also is a pedophile. They got and they get paid for certain children. Young children, you pick up this one, you have this for me, and I give you a certain amount of thousands of dollars so I can have sex with a 5-year-old. And others say, I want a 7-year-old. Others say, I want an 8 or 9 because they remind me of my wife, daughter, my stepdaughter that I'm married to. I've been wanting to fuck her, but I know I can't do that. So if you can get me one, this is what I want her to look like, because it reminds me of my stepdaughter. And I'm going to dress her up, and you put the outfit on and take a picture of it for me, and I'm going to pay you, and then I'm going to fuck her. Oh, Jesus. Sarah is telling me there's a preacher and a priest that's involved in this here. That like a prostitute and like children. That's another reason why they get away with this too. Because wherever they're at in this city, religious people, she said they are part of the underground network in this, like this black market where they get these children. Uh-oh. There's a police officer in there too that like to fuck children. See, and that's one of the reasons why this is taking so long. Where he's at. And she knew, but she was scared to tell, because they would tell him that she told, and they were not going to believe her and say, you're a junkie and a prostitute, and you're imagining things. Who's going to believe you? So they tell her, man, you're not going to believe this lady was over here at your house, and she come in and out, she said you did this and that, and you get little children, you're a pedophile, and you be selling them, and you make them prostitute, and you get them high, and take all kind of pictures. I see like he's taking video and pictures. And then all of a sudden, these girls are missing. Or if they want to tell, these girls are missing. Oh, they just went out of town. Or, they may be heading out of town, and then you follow them and kill them. And nobody sees him, and he's real good at cleaning things up. And so when they find, they just was high and had an accident and not. He keeps a supply of drugs. Somebody is giving this man these drugs. He's paying people, selling drugs, doing drugs, giving them these drugs and filming. This man is so sick and sadistic. He is not going to change. If he is not found guilty of any of these girls, because it's not just her, she say, it's two more. And the girl keep going back to the wall, sliding down the wall with a little boy, with a son. She keeps saying, that was my friend. That was my friend. She used to catch the bus. Do you know of any bus stations in that town or nearby, or where she get a ride to a bus station? Or is a bus station nearby that she keeps saying she was going up north, she come back, says she got a ride back, but sometimes she would leave town and come back. If she said either bus, a car, or the trucker, she would like hitchhike someplace, and then she come back. Say you on crystal meth, you know they bound to do anything. They get real strong, and they get real sexually aroused. And she said they killed the girl. They killed that girl. And she keeps saying this. She keeps saying, but I loved her. That's my friend. Her. Then she mentioned another one that was down in where she lived, where he at and where she was. Another one was killed right there. Then she mentions a bar. Is there a bar that you know that they will go to and drink, and you guys will hang out, laugh and talk? They were doing trafficking in the bar, meeting and selling and passing women in the bar, in the parking lot. Do you know if there's a bar that they go to, or that maybe even he and this other guy that will meet people? She said a bar and a motel. One's like a motel, it's small, and one is a little bit bigger. It's like I feel shooting in my eye. It's my hit in the head or in the eye. She keeps talking about her mouth, her teeth. Do you know if all her teeth were there? You see the autopsy, or did she look like she was hit in the mouth, damaged? The teeth, she said, in her lower jaw here. One teeth right here in the back, and here. She said, oh, don't forget up. She said, in my nose. My nose, my eyes. She said, my eye socket. Could you see a picture of her face? Or, I don't know, can you see the autopsy report? She's in the back of my head. And then she said, right here, there, and one breast. She's like on the chest. She said my arm. She's like on my hand, finger. So you know she had any jewelry, any rings, something she didn't want to find anybody to take. Did she ever wear any jewelry, a ring? She's not showing me a lot of bracelets. Was some piece of jewelry she liked? Or was it a necklace? It wasn't real big. She tried to wear it sometimes when she could, because it reminded her of something. Something sweet, somebody, I don't know if it's her baby. Something that she held on to. She said they took it. They took it. Do you know what she's talking about? And she said, my shoes. My feet are wet. My shoes. My feet are wet. I'm cold. And one leg is hurt. You know, a bracelet. She liked this. She said, my bracelet. She's doing her hand. And she said, took my shoes off. And she just said, oh. I'm so cold. So, man. It's a bridge. It's a bridge. Was she near a bridge? Some water. Because I see some cement. But I also feel like down. Like I wonder, was a bridge nearby? And then you go down to the water. It's just a cement sidewalk. And she goes, ooh. Slumped down, cold, wet. She says, I'm cold. And body's twisted. Then I try to like lay. I hit an eye with something hard. She's like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And I'm shaking because I'm cold. So it's like, do you know what? They threw her off the fucking bridge? Because it feels like the back of her head and her bones, and this when she just felt like crumpled up, like broke up, like cracked, like, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's up, and she goes down, like a bridge is here, and then you go down under it, there's another land and space and water, and she said, oh, twisted like, and then she's like, they took some of my clothes. She said, wear my shoes. She said, oh, my head hurts so bad. My I can't move. I can't breathe. She said, oh, I'm hurting so bad. Like a bone. Like her bones is cracked. And it's just like, she wasn't breathing when they dropped her. She wasn't breathing. She was dead. But the thing I'm getting, her body wasn't completely in rigor. The heat was coming off of her. Like she was getting hard, but she wasn't completely, like they had a hole in her and they said, okay. And then the other was like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Not the fat one, because he sees him. The other one that was with him, as you let me see, he was more panicking. No, they can't find out, my children, our family, I don't want them to know. They can't find out I did that, and I was involved in that. I'll go to jail for the rest of my life. I can't. And he said, calm down. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just calm down. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do this. And they stripped her, start washing her. Because I don't see that she had no whole bunch of clothes on. Because she said, she feels something. She says, I'm wet. And my feet. I don't know what about her feet or the shoes that she liked the shoes, or I don't know, she had some sandals on, or she didn't want to take off the sandals, or she don't like the shoes. I didn't see no socks, no boots laced up, no high heel, and that. Her shoes was off. I can see her feet, and she keeps saying, I'm cold. I'm wet. Yeah, I'm so cold. I see the water in the bridge, dirt, cement, water, but I don't see no lot of people when they did this here. I got to look deeper because there's a house, so in the houses in that area, older houses, but for some reason I see a boat. Somebody was hid. Somebody saw it. Wasn't a lot of people though, but they're not gonna talk right now. Maybe if there's more pressure, attention, maybe there's a reward, money. She's showing me, what's this? Something stuck on her, leaf or water, bug, some stuck. Was it any leaves? Had any leaves fallen, or were the leaves turning colors? Were they starting to fall? Or were all the leaves off of the trees when she became missing? Were they changing colors and falling? Or had they all fallen off of the trees? Were the trees just empty branches? Because that would be the same time we're in now. Since we just came out of November, we're in December. And this happened to her last November. What is the weather like there? Yeah, there's still some leaves here on the tree. We haven't completely gone into winter. Thank you. They were falling. Because she said it and she said, I look here. I said, oh, a wet leaf on me. My face. She said, I want it to Christmas. Did she do anything to Christmas? Did she ever get to see her baby for Christmas? How many Christmases had gone by that she said, I love Christmas. She loved the tree. She loved the cookies. You know how they have the butter cookies? They be shaped like a Christmas tree, and they have the little green sugar on them, and they have the little red sugar. I love those cookies. Those butter cookies. I used to have them. They shaped like the Christmas tree. And they round, some of them round, some shaped like a Christmas tree, some shaped like an ornament. And you have like your hot chocolate or your hot ginger tea. She missed, did she ever, do you know if she liked Christmas? Did she ever like Christmas or see her baby at Christmas or the lights? She's like, I love the lights. I wanted to be, she said she wanted to be. She said, I want to be with Christmas. I love Christmas, and I wonder when they're going to let her see her little girl. At Christmas. I know I love Christmas. Do you know what she liked to eat? Because she's like, she wants some dressing. She said, I want some roasted turkey. I want to be the tree and the warmth and the pretty lights and my girl. And you like popcorn? Okay. Sometimes you do like the caramel. Okay, well, I have to get you some. I'm going to, yeah, I know. She said she wants Thanksgiving and be with the family and all the good food and the love and the warmth and the energy. She said they're probably going to let me come around because I get to come around for the holidays. I get to see everybody and see my girl. She said, but I didn't want them to see me all the time. I didn't want them to see me like that. And then she's doing like this, like something with her hair. Like, I don't know if he grabbed her hair or pulled her hair, if something was missing. He pulled her hair out of one of them, grabbed her by the head. I don't know if all her skin, if she got wet, she probably had skin slip, so the skin was peeling. But if they could see it or any scalp, I wonder did they find any trauma or any wounds in the skin. Or tears to the skin. And, was it a dog? She said it was a dog. It was a dog with them and around them when they did that to her. She's like, the dog knows. The dog knows. Oh, God, please don't tell me that. She said that some of them people, they had the dog eat. Yeah, it was a house dog. She said that they let that dog eat some humans. Say he had done this before. A little church, but no, too. I see a big one. It's another dog that I'm seeing. It's not a chihuahua. It's another dog. Or I don't know if he kept them or people left them there for them to take care of them or train them. See, I don't like them goddamn chihuahuas, so I don't even want to read that fucker too deep. I hope it ain't this motherfucker's ass. But I'm telling you, I see another one. It's an older dog that was sniffing her. Somebody, I wonder where it was. I know you don't know nobody to ask. I will tell you around there was another one. Can you hear me? Somebody said the other night, oh shit. Can everybody hear me? She said she can't hear me. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody else is with her that was in the water. If you can check that area for me, see if anybody else fell in that water or got lost in that water, or they say drowned in that water. Might have moved down. Ugh, that's my eye. She keeps saying her eye. Her head, the back of the head, the eye, the mouth, her nose hit, crooked bone hit. The left eye. Maybe it's just her because everybody can hear me. She was hit in the face. Hit in the head. She's like, in the ear. I have a problem with my ear. Do you know if she ever said anything about her ear or hearing? I don't know if she can hear me. Everybody said they can hear me. If you know if she ever had anything happen to the ear. Yeah, I said, see, can you find out, was anybody ever thrown in the water where she was before, or drowned, a male, or caught and was carried down by the current? I don't know if they found him there or moved him down and found him later. There's a male standing with her too, wet too, fell in the water. And do you know if she ever had an ear problem? Was she ever hit in the ear or hurt? She said her nose, her teeth, I don't know if she ever had any teeth knocked out or cracked. And the ear, because she said, I can't always hear good in the one ear. So I wonder if somebody hit her in the ear, knock her, and hunters. One of the hunters. Yeah, because this guy is standing beside her. He's not in it. He didn't do it to her, but he's also down there. And I see a bigger dog besides the chihuahua. Oh, 2 hunters found her. Okay, because I see him in the water. And then I see another one, though. Someone physically might have died, like a male in the water, another male. And then I saw the other. Do you know, to find her, did they get wet at all when they had to go down there and get? Yes, because there's another white man I'm seeing wet, and he says I'm in the water with her. But it's like her up here, the ear, she keeps, this one, because I'm hurting in the socket. It keeps hurting. And she said the way they hit her, the way she fell or something, like it's cracked. She said, I can't hear both my ears real good. So I don't know if you know, she was ever beaten or hit in the head, face, in the ear. And that's when I saw the man that he says, I'm in the water with her. So I'm like, wait a minute, because one of them, I want to see dead, because I saw him moving down the water. Like, I didn't see anybody dropped him in it, but I saw him in it, like in a boat, and like in one spot, and moving down. And then another one came up, actually 2 people. Do you know if any of the police were down there? Anybody with lights down there? Was it just the hunters down there, or anybody in law enforcement that was down low down there moving around? Because he said we were in the water, and the way he was dressed, he looked like he was hunting. Did they show it on the news, or did you see any pictures to see down there where they were, where the hunters found her. Did the police go down that low? Or any? Okay, because they probably have it on the. Because there was someone else I'm seeing with other colors. I'm seeing someone with a badge. It's a group of men, a small group of them, but they're in different parties, so they might not. All of them might not have been in down at the same time. They probably came back because they were looking for traces or fiber or DNA, anything. They got some fiber of this guy. I was wondering, what did they have her in? Did they just drop her down there with her clothes, whatever they had her on, or did they have her wrapped? Did they put something on her? A jacket, a blanket, something with fiber? You know, if they just dropped her down there cold like that with no coat, no pants, no blanket, or you know, if she had something, because she said she had something on that was mine, but it was something on her that was theirs. Even though they cleaned her off, they tried to clean her off. She's like, some people, they knew where I was. She said they knew that she had been over there. And then there's somebody. Okay. She said her skin was coming off because that's what I seen. And I said earlier, that skin was slipping. She's crying. Mm. It's okay. This is going to take some time. This is going to take some time. You've been hanging around, and it's okay that you've been hanging around. It's normal for you to be hanging around. If you can't accept what happened to you, you don't have to leave the earth if you don't want to. And you don't have to go in the ground if you don't want to. Did they keep her body, or do you know if they cremated her? Did they keep her body whole and bury her in a casket? Yeah. Because she says, parts of me missing. Parts of me missing. She's saying about her foot. Yeah, I know. Because she said that you saying they cremated her because she said parts of me missing. All my parts are gone. Chunks of me missing. She's like, they took chunks of me when I did the autopsy. She said parts were already slipping a peel away. She said, then I'm not whole in the casket. She's like pieces. I did this girl eye. So eye missing? Did they knock it out? Did they pull it out? Because he said, I want a souvenir. I want a souvenir that I killed her. When I take bodies, I keep pieces. I keep souvenirs. People don't know. They just like make me feel good. Badges of honor. She said he keep them. Pieces of every woman and video. If you can, if they'll let you see the autopsy report. A lot of times that's public, they'll let you see it. I guess unless maybe an investigation, something like that. I want you to see, are all her teeth there? Or eye damage, was the nose bone damaged? The ear, the head. Anyone on the head? Top, back. Her backbone crack damage. She My legs, back, hip, broke up. She wasn't shot. I don't see she was shot. It's not. I can't move my body because it's broke up. Like she's torn. She's bleeding in the inside. Her brain is hemorrhaging, and the brain in certain spots look like it's leaking, like it's swelling. Brain. She's talking about her mouth, her jaw. Back. So I can't move my neck. I can't breathe. I can't talk. I wonder was her neck broke. Her neck broke, and the shoulder collarbone, was there any cracks to the bone or bone twists? For some reason, the bones, eye, face, like in the mouth, like all trauma in the inside of her, all around, cracks. And she went up. I can hit her. She knocked her up. Did this, start choking. Choked her, beating her, choking, kicking, moving. I don't want to do this. And the guy, the other man, the white man, was there because they knew her. These were not strangers. They did this. It was easy to do because she knew him. She was in the house with him. Some kind of TV or something was on the screen. I don't know if this is a regular TV or video screen or put stuff on the screen or video game and shit. This was playing. That's what they do. That's he do this and work and deal with animals, and he be listening to somebody's screen. He got two places to go. Electronic here. I wonder, do you know this guy ever like games, watching recorded things, or do you watch regular TV to see the news, what was going on, as well as video things? Drug addict. Also seeing him having alcohol. He also goes to a doctor because this guy has a medical problem. Reproductive problem, blood problem, circulation problem. A regular box TV? Thank you, because I see the TV. When they watch the news, keep up, make sure they don't find his shit, do shit in the water. Hold on, y'all. I have to come back because I feel so fucked up around this. My head hurt and my eye hurt. Well, they must have cracked her socket. I don't want to do this anyway. I don't want to talk about this girl like this here. I'm just doing it because she asked me to do it for y'all and to see it. I did not prepare this. I'm just doing it off the top of my head to see what she said because she wanted me to do it. Don't be talking about don't go. I'm not going nowhere. You can spend the night. What you talking about? You can stay here. We're going to talk. I just don't want to. You want me to tell everybody? She want me to tell everybody. I I don't like telling everybody this. Now, I mean, you could tell me, you could stay here, but I don't like saying this stuff. I I just rather come back. I'm tired of this anyway. Okay, it's 222. I don't know what that means, but when 222, a vibration. You like cartoon. Baby, I don't have no cartoon. I guess I can try to let you sit on the phone. I don't know. She's like a baby. Yes, I want to help her get justice. What I'm saying is some of this stuff is so personal. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to like say it in public. But of course, I want to hear it. You know, I'll write it for you. I'll tell you in private. But it's so... But she says she don't care if the public know. She said they need to know. So they can know what kind of monster he is and catch him. She said because it's not the only time he did it. And it needs to be justice for her. And she said not just... She keeps saying my friend. My friend. Can you please tell me what the lady... She said her friend... See if you know, but she said too. But then, yes, maybe not now. Maybe he's being watched. I don't know. You remember that? She goes, patty cake, bakers. Man, you play that game too. Roll them up, roll. You know how we do the hands in London Bridge. London Bridge is falling out. We play the games. Is her friend named Cassidy? You know Cassidy? I wish if you get a picture, let me see. She's my friend. She keeps talking about her with her baby. She must not be running into everybody yet, even though it's been a year past. She doesn't run into everybody. So she's wanted me to talk to them. I'll see if they want to come by. Or, I don't know, is she... You see those lights? Aren't they pretty? You see that? She plays with her baby. She be playing with her baby. That's what she's saying. I love you too. At any time. She said thank you. I told her I love you. No, we're just starting. I said tonight that I would do the first one for you on the live, and I'll see how you feel. And if you wanted to talk, and after we do this, if you want to come back on the live, because they're listening, a lot of people are listening. They like, I don't know if you saw her picture on there, and you can just look in her face and tell that she's a sweet girl, and that what happened to her, Crystal said, she's like, I know, she brought me here. She's like, I know she brought me. So she must have heard y'all talking about me. Cause you know what they'll do? They'll hear someone talking that they know they feel comfortable with, and they'll hear who you're talking about, and they're like, who is that? And they'll go watch the TV, see what you're watching, who you're watching. They'll look at a video, and they'll be like, let me see, who is that? Let me see what you're talking about. Yeah. I want to talk to that person. I want to talk to that person. I want to talk to this person. Yeah, she did, and then they'll come to my house. And I'm like, well, I don't always know who it is. And I'm like, somebody just walked in my bathroom. Can I have some privacy? Can I brush my teeth? Yeah, I'll be just standing there, all of a sudden, oh, somebody just walked in here. And so And she's like, yeah. And I knew it was her because not all the time, I don't always know, but Sarah has been coming in and out since she told me about her. And she showed me a picture. I said, oh, what a cute girl. I said, that's a baby. That's a sweet baby. I don't care if she was on drugs and prostituting. That's a sweetheart. She got caught up and tricked. And she said, yeah. And this guy, I think it's him. I said, let me see him. I said, he did it. He did it. Tell the police he did it. He did the shit. She said, I told them. Other people told them they suspected. They went and looked. They didn't find out. I said, that's a goddamn lie. They going to cover with the shit. One of the police is covering the shit. They know this fucker sick. And plus he cleaned up. They didn't even check. He didn't have to completely clean up. There was some of her stuff down there, but they didn't go that far. And I said, they need to watch him. And then I saw online, I think you had said it too, the family had a PI. Where you have to start asking them who it is. Because everybody has guardians and ancestors that watch them. You might not know them. Because like I said, I felt them since I was little. And they were so big and so strong. Some dark entities, some light entities that I'd be scared all night. Do you all see that beam in my head? That's not a jumper because it's on my head. It's in my hand. Another one shooting out from there. Everybody looks like Star Wars in here. Luckily, she likes the stuff we like to eat. So I have to make her a plate. It's so pretty. But y'all, this is hard for me to. It's clear they're here. I have company. And she is just like a child. And I am cold as hell. It's so cold. I am so cold. There's a dog in here. You sure she wasn't around any dogs or her family doesn't have any dogs? Is it anybody that knows her that knows that she was around, anybody she dealt with, had a dog? It kind of looks like a German Shepherd. It has some German Shepherd. Where's her dog? Who has her dog? It just came up and put his... Who has her doggy? He's right here on my right and put his chin on my right hand. Do you know who has her doggy? He's a sweetie like her. Oh. You know what? They don't have to be physically dead to move around. She can tap into the dog. The dog loves her. She loves the dog. Okay, a grandmother. Do you know if both of her grandparents are still physically here? I see it feels like a grandmom to me. I don't know if it's grandma, great grandmom. And there's a male here, but he doesn't look white. I don't know if he's native, if he's Spanish. Does he have any native blood? Do you know if she has anybody like that in her family? The mother's side, the father's side. His black hair. He kind of has like a tan to his skin. Really beautiful skin. Beautiful black hair. It's like a soft wave to it. Because you know, up in the mountains, you know, the natives were there as well. So can you... Hey, Resum, see, can you find out? Because all of her relatives, as I'm looking back, they're all not white, like European blonde hair, blue eye. This one looks like he's from a tribe that's standing there. She has love on the other side. Oh, that's me. It's probably like my hand. But you see, it's clear I have company here. All these beams and shit shooting out the blue candles and shit. Boy. That's pretty. I've never seen them do that. It's really beautiful. Do you know her brother? Can you speak to him to see if he can tell you if both the grandmoms or great grandmoms are physically alive? Because one of them's upset and they're suspecting this guy, but everybody doesn't suspect this guy. Okay, okay, and there's another child. Well, I guess all we can do is put the information out for her. Maybe if somebody come across the videos that we do for her that know her. Since I don't know them, and you know how I am. Because I've seen so many people that are spiritual and that are psychic mediums get their feelings hurt. So I would not contact them, and they don't know me, and say, hey, your daughter said this, your daughter did that. Oh, she doesn't look full Caucasian. I thought she was Italian. Really? Okay, I didn't really look. Yeah, because this man, he doesn't look like blonde hair, blue-eyed, white. He's showing me he has mixed blood. And that would go along with Tennessee. Because, you had black Indians there. You had European and mixed Indians there, white, and, I don't know, was it Spanish there? Was it Italian? Like the Magellans. So you have the mixtures, and this man's coming and letting me know she's here, and he watches her. I don't see any demons hurting her or anything. She has people that love her, but she's kind of like not really bonding with him because she wants to be here. And she wants to see her daughter, and she keeps thinking about her father. So I wonder, was she really close to her father? Or she know her father really love her? Yeah, because he looks that way. And he keeps telling me, too, native blood. Like indigenous, like Native American blood. Or maybe even Spanish. That's what I'm saying. I guess she just dyed her hair blonde, which it looks good on her, but I was wondering the same thing when I really look at her. Hey, Jeffy. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. And just a sweet girl. And she's comfortable here. Oh, God, here she goes. Was that her? I wonder if she know the other little girl, my brother. She wants a hot chocolate with the marshmallows on the top. I haven't had those in years. You're the second girl coming here. Ask me to do. Let's do the chocolate and the marshmallows and watch your movies. What? Do you know if she liked? She said, and I had just pulled it up today. You're nosy. You're nosy. You get She wants to see the Lord of the Rings. Do you know? Did she see the Lord of the Rings? She's like, I want to do it with you. We got our pillows. We do our hot chocolate. She's like the kind with the marshmallows on the top. Why did they do this to me? Why did this? Why did this to me? They just come over here and this. I don't have any, but I don't know. Maybe Linda can make us some. Because she told me how to make us some pillows. She wants the pillows and to sit on the pillows. You know how you have them on the floor and you get the big bowl of popcorn. And she's like, put caramel on mine with the hot chocolate with the marshmallows. She said, I brought that up the other night. And cartwheels, I missed doing the cartwheels. Yeah, that's what she's saying. And I had just found it today. And I'm coming to watch the Lord of the Rings. I was like that little kid part of her. She's like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. You like the cartoons? I know. I like Mickey Mouse too. Oh, you do like Dracula too? She likes all the stuff. I know, because that's my kid. You know, when I was at my grandmother's house, I got to watch the cartoons and stuff, and she would make us hot chocolate, and she would bake us. Oh my God, You pick us cookies and the chocolate chip and then yeah. Oh, it's so good. And the peanut butter cookies. Now you take the fork and you squish it and one way and squish the other. You have like the tic-tac-toe on the homemade peanut butter cookies. Lord child, don't start me because I will sit here and do them cookies and cupcakes and stuff. Oh my. I'm so cold. I get off because I was supposed to get into what Nipsey was giving me. But you know, I didn't because I wanted to see where this went, and I'm glad I talked with her. So I'll be back in the next couple days because he's bringing things to me. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all what he said about the COVID and that virus had a mixture of HIV, retroviruses, SARS. You see that's come out of the news, right? That some people in other countries, was in Australia or somewhere else, were testing positive for the HIV virus when they were getting that COVID vaccine. And that the COVID has some human fetal tissue, but now they're trying to say, no, it was taken out, it's not in there, or it was just some lung tissue. Y'all remember when I told y'all Nipsey said that? And it was a retrovirus like HIV, and that there were several strains of it. And don't take it was going to kill. There was a depopulation, as well as the drug, and also tied in. Well, you see how they do me. Drip. Real drippy, like drip drop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I am. They challenge me, take it off, trick, bend it over, let me see it, got a real nice player, got a bitch I wanna be, it got the repop in, put outside. Yeah, I take it off. I get naked. And then they challenge me, and then what? Something comes in the news. Something comes in the article. Yes, I said it had children. And I told you it was in there and that HIV was in there. I said it was in there. It's on SARS, and it was retroactive and live, along with aborted tissue. Remember I kept mentioning the monkey? The monkeys told me they were in there. So yes, and Aussies have started the code and tracking to enter public property. Yes, and some of them have the chip. Oh, tell me when Easy E had told me that. He sure did. I'm going to get into that more because he broke some of that down, and I was up for about 4 or 5, and that's how I got a little more sleep today. So I wasn't as, swollen in the face and puffy. I was like, let me get some sleep, and I feel better. But I have to take better care of myself, and I had been feeling right now because I had to take I had been taking my vitamins and stuff, so that made me feel better too. Like, okay, take care of you. He took me to Antarctica. It's a QRC. What's a QRC code? I don't know. We were in Antarctica. Thank you, Tony. Because he told me some of these strains they are creating in Antarctica. Now, last time I checked, the military is there, but they will not allow regular humans to go to Antarctica. It's closed off. Oh, wow. Some of the things I saw there, I didn't want to come home. Antarctica is amazing. Why? Because they have extraterrestrials and different portals there. And the ETs, they have a whole launching pad and different spaceship like technology. They can move from the Earth to other dimensions and outer space, not just on the moon. And they're dealing with the ETs that give them a lot of knowledge in space technology, and they gave them the virus along with the chips to basically Scotty beam me up. They're going to beam the body up. And one function of one of the vaccines is to strip the protective layer of fat around the cell, hijack it with the RNA, permanently change the DNA, and open it to be fitted for that Starlink program and help to degrade it with the 5G to shift the corona energy around the cell, as well as dealing with electricity. That's what activated it when they had to jump off over there. Child, allegedly. You know how they be saying I'm crazy. But you all see a lot of things in the news that I've said that Nipsey told me. So, I'm real tired. I'm real tired of a lot of shit. And I just really just want to disappear at this point and go do something else. But at the same time, I'm trying to give you what the spirits are telling me to give you, because I'm just tired of the drama and I'm just tired of the bullshit. I mean, you think I like being picked to do this shit? I don't. But at the same time, I feel like I was chosen. I'm going to be obedient to God. I'm going to be obedient to the Spirit. But this is not, I don't feel very good. I haven't felt very good being in this position because I've had a lot of people hate me and threaten to do things to me. I just really want to leave this shit alone. And just when I think I'm finished, yeah, at least, but you know what I'm saying? Just every time I turn around, it's just always some bullshit. Somebody always trying to set me up and lie on me. But then I really wonder, if you get rid of me, are you going to be able to take my place? Because if you could be me, or you could do what I do, now there are a lot of spiritual people, I'm not saying nobody else can't see, a lot of people can see. But we're all different. We do everything our way. So instead of you watching everybody else and trying to fuck with them, or if you say you're better, or you do the same thing and you don't like what I'm saying, why don't you do that now? Instead of destroying me, I don't like her jumpsuit. I don't like her hair. She ain't got no... Okay, and then you see I got a whole bunch of black, coal black, wet and wavy, baby. Black on black. Everything black, bitch. You know, now I don't... Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I haven't seen the emojis. I don't know where the emojis at. You know, because they wasn't laughing emojis. They was laughing and crying. Laughing so hard. Take off the weed, bitch. Take it off laughing. So, I mean, bitch, I'm disappointed. Whole call. I had you some toilet tissues, bitch. Cause you was laughing. You put the laughing emojis up there, bitch. But they wasn't just the laughing one. They were the one with the teardrop, bitch. You crying, laughing at me, ho. So goddamn hard. But you didn't know, see, you can't judge people by their age, man. I know it's hard on you. Bitch, I know you, bitch, if I chose to, bitch, I got that Indian ribbon, bitch, they'll cut my hair off and sell it, bitch. And it'll grow right on back down, baby. Because, see, I ain't want to do that to you. But, I mean, you did it to me. See, my friends were telling me, bitch, just let it down. Let it down. Get in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Come out the pool with the shit, cause when it be, I pull it back, it be tight way, but then when I have it down, bitch, it be really goddamn boom, boom, boom. See, I ain't want to do that to you, like you did it to me. But at the same time, see, this is that high school shit. I used to be walking down the Harlan High School, bitch, throwing all kind of spitballs and shit and pushing me in the back of the head, and then I'm looking around at bitches together, so I don't know who did it, and hitting me and shit and trying to jump me and shit. I really thought we wouldn't have to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Nikki, I was, I mean, you gotta say, girl, I don't even pay any attention, but I do just really want to, I just pull away from these dumb fucking bitches, because it doesn't, man, I know people in the old folk home, like women older than me, keep up shit like that. Women in their 60s and 70s still miserable, and they pussy is still so up in the center, because they mad at a bitch for fucking they nigga when they were motherfucking 35. See? Waiting for the bitch to die because they still holding their nuts on that and can't get over that. It's a lot of messy, miserable, old ass bitches that are getting yourself together and healing and turning your life around. A lot of these women are going to die that way. I've seen women 75, fucking 80 years old on the phone gossiping. Keeping up shit. That's what these bitches enjoy fucking doing. And I'm just like, you a messy bitch. And you talking about a woman half your age. You talking about women in the family. Because this is my family. And I saw this shit going on. And I'm just like, your titties is long and slid down your chest with the nipples permanent to your damn kneecaps. And instead of you trying to massage them and get you a titty lift machine and lift that up and rub that round, you on the phone keeping up shit like just why can't you focus on getting your life together, getting your goddamn insurance policy and your goddamn funeral plot and your goddamn casket, instead of you trying to get all that shit together and lift your titties round and get you a support bra, 24-hour support girdle and shit. To get yourself together for when you go out of here and shit. You up here keeping up shit and mad because no nigga won't come over there and give you no dick no more. That's really what a lot of these women's problem is. That you going in now, getting your damn vaginal steam clean and getting them cobwebs out your pussy. Shit, I don't give a damn shit. Get your EBT card or get something off your fucking SSI check. Pay one of them young boys to knock the dust and cobwebs like that bitch and pull them out. But still you doing that. You holding your nuts on me. See, I just can't, man. I can't. That's why I catch myself. I will not participate in gossip. I will not get on. Whenever I see women messy like that, or whenever I start to talk to them or I sense that, I'm not going to hang around you because you'll do it to me. I just ain't really did nothing to you yet or really struck a nerve in your shit for you to really get on me. But, yeah. To your nipple hang low, do they wobble to the floor? See? Instead of you getting on that, get Geritol. Now, see, I'm not finna do that. See, I'm not finna waste my time on that. If it's something I got to get together with me, I'm gonna spend my time on that instead of picking another woman to, because it should show you that a pussy is unevening. See, a pussy loosen. She ain't in vagina power. Pussy cold. Nigga ain't hitting it right. Or the old nigga hitting it, she don't want to hit it no more because he can't halfway down in his back. Dick little and drawed up. Or she want another nigga. He want another bitch. So she sitting there. Pussy done collapsed. It's dry. Fucking peeling around the edge and shit. With gray hair scattered round it and patches out and shit. So instead of you fixing that, goddammit, and getting you some vitamin E massaging around your cock, and steaming that motherfucker, and so that old skin and stuff will fall off of it, and scrubbing down with one of them Brillo pads, and scrubbing all around in your ass, and getting you some of that goddamn Miss Clairol, and get some of that just for me kitty perma. I don't know, you might need that goddamn real extra scrimp. Relax that pussy, that hair, laid it down. Instead of you doing that, and getting you some pussy exercises and lifting the motherfucker back up. Doing a facelift and pulling that loose skin hanging down around your cat. Pull it up. Get it clipped and tuck and shit. Clit long and wrinkled down. So you pull that. See, you don't fuck with me. Sarah, stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sarah giggling to me. I'm sorry, Sarah. We weren't supposed to be talking about that. You weren't supposed to be listening. Now, I'm sorry. I ain't know them people in the spirit over there listening. You said not baby hair on they put. No, I didn't say they had baby hair. I said gray hair with patches out is loosening. And they had that old crust and skin around it. They pussy. Because they don't be taking that Brillo pad and that brush and scrubbing it. Putting some of that Tide washing powder and stuff in that tub. See, my grandma used to put washing powder, a cup of washing powder in the tub, that powder. We had the liquid back then, and let it fluff up all them bubbles and soak. And get that brush and lift their leg up and scrub that old skin around, and then put the grease and, massage their pussy. So no nigga want to see no wrinkled pussy with the skin long and the clit long. Like a baby dick, when they done stretched it down and shit. Or let somebody suck their pussy so many years, the shit long. The clit long. Like a baby dick and shit hanging down up there. Instead of you worry about that, you also fuck with me. So I'm not finna walk around here with my ass long and hanging down, leaking, with fucking dry crust and skin around it. No, bitch. With damn patches here and there, great. Can't wear no bikini drawers around a nigga and shit, cause that gray shit be round laying down. Have missing patches out. With that flaky skin and crust. Black spots all on their ass and pieces out on their dents in their ass. But y'all keep up shit. I want to talk about every goddamn body else. See, that's what I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of all I want to do is read. Everybody else do they, patches missing out they pussy. Then pussy collapse down and cave in. Trace, I'm not finna do no poem. Y'all not finna start. I'm working on one, but I ain't got it ready tonight though. And I ain't seen no other reader. They go over there and ask them people to pull their wig off their head. Pull their drawers down and shit. Like they do me. I shouldn't even participate in the shit, but the shit was fun though. I got they motherfucker ass in. Hey, y'all help me get that ass in it. Y'all help me get that. Yes. I got that ass. But that made my day. Yeah. It's not nice to fool with Mother Nature, ho. Y'all gonna stop fucking with people, older people, man. Y'all don't know what they got up under there, but I see. Why don't you ask the other readers to pull their hair off their damn head? Huh? Why you don't ask them to pull their draw down? Why I got to do mine? I don't understand it. Just cause you don't like my reading, my punishment, I got to pull my hair off my head and pull my draw down. Why I got? And turn around and bend over. Why you got to humiliate me? Like, see what I'm saying, man? I'm tired. I'm not going into the new year with this bullshit. I'm not pulling my ass out no more. I'm not pulling my hair down. God damn it. Now. One man gonna put on that talking about, wait a minute, they gonna ask you to do a butt naked challenge next time. Lord have mercy, they don't, I hope they don't do that, but you know I won't see it though. And I was like, nigga. You know I won't look now. Y'all want to humiliate me and make me get naked just so I do a reading because you don't like my... I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. It's alright though. So that's alright. Because y'all helped me get the last laugh on that ass. Y'all start putting out hashtag ocean view, hashtag wet and wavy, hashtag it's the edge for me, hashtag no chemicals free, hashtag in the rim. I mean, y'all really helped me get that ass. And bought some more shit too. Thank y'all. Thank but you know what? I felt if I was just a regular reader, I wouldn't pay any attention. But because I make hair and skin products, and I'm saying, hey, buy this product, buy that product. I use this and that. Even though I thought it was kind of dirty, you know, trying to fuck with me, make fun of me, probably didn't think my hair looked like that. I think that if somebody's making something and they ask you to buy it and trust you and put on their hair, you should be able to see what their hair looks like. And so that was another reason too. I said I'm not going to tell people to trust me and that I use it and I was sick and my hair came out and it grew back and to see what it looks like now. Because people were saying, well, Alexis, I knew you had hair because, and I knew you had nice hair because I went and looked at you from 2007, 2008, 2009. I could tell. And then I said, but yeah, still I had something to prove because most people don't. I seen a lot of people sell products and you don't always see their hair. And people don't demand that they see it. They don't do that to them, what they did to me. But at the same time, I felt that if I'm going to operate from a place of integrity, if somebody asks me, I shouldn't have a problem letting them see what my real hair looks like if I'm telling you to trust me to buy something I make. You see what I'm saying? I would be real skeptical if I couldn't see a person's hair and they're telling me, I make this is going to work for you, that's going to work for you. And then I'm like, well, why don't I never see this person's hair? Or why this bitch always fucked up? Or bitch ain't got none. Goddamn it, every time I see it. Because I've seen people like that, they make it and they don't hold a hair none. And I'm like, okay, do you just cut it off? Because I understand that if you just cut it off. But then you can kind of tell by looking at somebody, they ain't cut it off. It don't fucking grow. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Not say that you can't grow someone else's. But I'm still going to be a little bit skeptical if you have an issue. If you say you make skin products and I see your skin fucked up. Your hair fucked up. You say you make weight, lost shit, your stomach big as hell, and you not pregnant. So I was a good sport about it. And I'm glad that you all, loved and supported me. And thank you for the donation. Thank you for supporting my products. I'm still getting them together. I'm mailing them out, getting them as fast as I can because I have so many. I might not be able to always get a whole bunch of them out every day or every week. But I take my time because I'm making the winter packs, and like the women that had the hair missing like I did, I'm making a very thick, rich formula for them. And two, because it's cold, because right now it's like you probably can't really tell, but it's like my skin is feeling a little tight and dry because I have the top part that's exfoliating. So probably in a couple of days when you see me, it'll look more like a glow to it, but I'm not going to really do too much because it's like dead on top. I put my creams on it so that it lightly exfoliates like a couple of times a week. And so it's nice. And it helps to regenerate the collagen, to help firm it and keep it smooth and keep a nice color to it. How do I look? Telling you to get a skin product from me, and it's not smooth, it's not soft, it doesn't have the glow to it. I have to, not everybody else, but I believe for me, if I'm going to say something, I have to practice what I preach, because I've been disappointed a lot of times Or I go sit in somebody's chair. I get up out of the chair with 5 inches of hair missing. And they tell me, oh, I just had to give you a trim. And they take 5-6 inches off. Or they blow dry it out. They burn it out. They hot curl it out. Or I get a skin product. I'm like, I need to get rid of this scar. I need to even this out. And I spend thousands of dollars on this shit. And the skin does not get better. And oh, you got to keep using it. Bitch, I've been using it for a year. It doesn't take that long when you use my products. I know because I use them. And on a couple of people or vendors I trust to get raw products, and I put them together, and that's why it takes me so long, because I make them from scratch. I don't want to make sure they work, and I'm like, make this for her. You know what? Fuck that. That's our job. Let me pull me something. I'm gonna use this shit tonight. I'm gonna use it about a week. Let me see how this shit feel. What it do? Yeah. I feel like everybody should be able to get naked like that for you, unless they just really can't because something's wrong. But even if it is something wrong and they're making their products, they should be able to work through it with you and say, hey, this is what I'm making. Let me show you the beginning, the middle, the end. And just because I've been fucked over so much and trusted people, I'm not going to do it. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I got to get, and then if she was like, take it off. You know, because they're making fun of you. I said, but let them see what I have seen that nobody has seen. Let them see what your hair really looks like. I know what it looks like, so they think they're going to make fun of you, but let them see what I see. I said, okay. So y'all see what he sees. And y'all just like boosted my self-esteem. I really felt so much better. It was like the best revenge when people stab you and laugh at you. And you heal and regenerate, and you learn to take it with a smile. Say, yeah, that is funny, though. Yeah, but bitch, watch this. Is it still funny? You see me? You see me, mama? Do you see me, mama? I'm shining, mama. I'm shining. I'm gold, mama. 24 karat, man. I know you see me, mama. Bitch, you see me. That's what you tell them when you know you look. You see it. When you know you feeling good that day, you sexy and you bad, you see it, nigga. Cause your nigga, you see it. No, you see it. No, you see this, goddamn man. I will go. I'm hungry as hell. Oh, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna spend time with Sarah. She's a sweetheart. And I'll see if she wants. So y'all see that? Isn't that pretty? She does. Yeah, what you say? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you know you see. Like what that song is that? What this say? You see it? Hey, nigga, look at my wrist. What you say? Look at my watch. Look at my girl. Look at my wrist. Hey, you see it, nigga? Hey, you see it? Yeah, you gotta feel that way about yourself. Oh, you're welcome, Dodie. I'm not finished. I'm going to see what else she has to say. You know, I'm feeling the pressure in my head again. It took it a little bit just joking and being silly, but yeah, my head. That's why I'm wondering if you could find out about her head. My eyeballs, I feel like I was slammed down in the head and in the back. My eyeballs all the way in the back of the sockets. Now both of them hurt. Like somebody slammed me or hit me in the head with something really hard. So I'm like, that baby was hit and slammed down. She slammed down some, oh my God, just the thought of throwing her over the bridge. That would do it too, because she comes down and hits that concrete. Even if she hit dirt, it's so much harder. When you're high, you hit a whole boom. The higher you go, the more force you're going to hit. You're going to pull down real quick and harder and hit the ground. Dirty baby. You see that Pamela isn't out. You see what I'm saying? They're showing out tonight. They are really showing. They stunned. I'm saying something. It's coming from the blue. I don't, yeah, and that hard ground. You know, there's ground there too. Under that water, on the side of it. I don't know how deep it was that she hit in. But it tore something, and it really damaged her skeleton, and she was already choked and hit in the head. And that damaged it even worse. Oh my God, you see that? It's my moving because it was doing it when I moved too. In the yeah, the bottom one too. It's the blues. I didn't put any other candles over this. Oh my! I just felt somebody walk up on me. Oh, look at! Oh my gosh! What she said? What one? What did you say a minute ago to me? You know you see it. You know you see it. No, it's a grown lady, but she's like a baby. She's like in her 20s. They did that to her last year. She's in her 20s, middle 20s. She's laughing. She's laughing at us. we lifted her spirits. Okay, you guys, my head, it's just, I was feeling fine until I got into what happened to her. And it just, oh well. It's, I could feel the pain so deep, it's like I want to cry. Like deep, it was here in the front or the top of her head, the back, and the side. It hit her really hard. Cause I feel it so bad. It's like my nose is just clogging up. I can hardly breathe out of my nose. I'm like, did they hit her in the nose? Or here they knocked over they deviated her septum. I know I thought I hit mine. I just didn't get it fixed. But it's like, I really have days I can't breathe. I have to get up and just hot water in my nose and my mouth and just blow. With my mouth closed, just blow. It's like I'm feeling all clogged up in here right now. Like I'm leaking from the inside. Because I some days like really bad with my sinuses. It's like, oh God, I just don't want to be dug into in the face. So I had to figure out how to deal with my sinuses and stuff. And it's like right now with the eyes, after hitting the eyes, it just all this fluid just flooded into my milk face. It had to be hit in the face because I can feel what people feel. Yeah, and she's pointing like here and here, like he did something like this and did this, like they took turns beating and raping and abusing her. If she's like, yeah, and she's going to her stomach, like she's on her stomach, and she's like, they raped her, they abused her and hit her. The rest of the man who murdered her, oh, very, very good. He should get the death penalty. You should definitely put him on your altar and ask your ancestors to deal with him. Oh, she said her stomach's hurting. Her whole body's hurting. And she's just like, I hear her moaning. She's just moaning, and they're like, you gotta get her to shut up. She wasn't completely dead, but she was physically dead when she got to where they dropped her. But at one point, when she was laying there, she wasn't completely dead at first, and she was just going, and like, no, you can't let her get up. You can't let her live. You can't let her get well, or it's gonna be a problem. And it was 3 people. I see the one guy, and it was 2 men. There was another guy present. There was another younger guy present in his teens. For some reason, teens. I'm getting. It does like hot water and hot tea, but I can't eat like a lot of junk food, like white flour and stuff like that, because that'll make me, I'll wake up like swollen and be like, I can't breathe. So I drink a lot of my greens during the day. Like now, like when it's getting cold and it's dry, sometimes I wake up and it's even worse. Cause it's like, I kind of like don't want them to, I want them to fix it, but I'm scared of them to fix it. Ugh. Ugh. I'm just like scared of that. Yeah, though we can find out. Yeah, we gotta find out more. But let me go, y'all. I need to lay down. Oh, well, it's still early. It's still early. So maybe they need more information or tips for somebody to come forward so they can really focus. Or they might not know. They might not know it's 3 of them to look at them. And I keep seeing the pets. But it depends on what we do, and we keep being vocal, and her parents keep being vocal and let people know, and I keep looking to see little details that she's... Really? I hope they can look because other people, she said, DNA and bone fragments are on the property. Oh, wow, that sounds so beautiful, Ecuador. I know, I gotta learn what I can get here. Because me feeling her, along with, me dealing with a little bit of congestion, you see, I was laughing, talking, I was fine. And then when she started talking and I felt the pain again, she's looking at me, everything just went, I just totally clogged. And I could feel it. It was her, because that's what she was saying. She was down there in the water and her head was clogged. That's why sometimes I don't like to do these, because it brings me down. It brings my body down, because I'm a medical intuitive as well. So they get inside and I can see, feel, hear, taste, touch, smell, everything. I can smell the water. You know where they're coming from. They're coming from there's nothing here but the blue candles. They're coming from the blue candles. Who else? Yeah, and I have a couple of more that I got where people have come to me with cases about people that are physically dead. But those are my favorites. And I love talking to them and spending time with them. So I was trying to contemplate, should I come do this or not, because I got other ones to do. It was something I was going to say about another case. I'll probably tell you later, because I didn't remember, because like I'll ask people, can I say this, can I say that, and they'll say, yeah, you have permission to say it. I said, I just won't use the name. It's like really cool stuff that comes up when I'm trying to find information about who killed the physical person or what happened. Yeah, I got some new eucalyptus now. I can get those in the marshmallow root. I can get that. I can steam. I can put my face over before I lay down tonight and put the eucalyptus in the water and steam. That helps. Until it's dry in here, because I got a heat on. It's cold. I can't. Yeah, we did her. I'm trying. I'll just have to come back, you guys. Because it's late. And I'm going to try to eat a little bit. And I'm going to steam my head out with the eucalyptus, like you said. Drink a lot of water, because it's so dry. You have to drink a lot of water. And do some green juice. And then I'll lay down. You can, yeah, you can, if you like that room, you like that bed. She likes my son's bed. You can have it. You can go in there. It's fine. Okay. I'll try to come back soon, because I gotta finish the stuff what Nipsey was telling me about the COVID and the vaccine in Antarctica. Antarctica is magical. Nobody on the regular plane, nothing but the higher ups, and it's like top level security, they know what's in Antarctica. It's amazing. A few boys on it particular, I'm sure his mom would want you to know. We want to know, all teen gang. What do you mean, like, what, read him or something? Is that what you mean? The young man, you say? Oh, ATL, teen. That's fine. I like to look at, I don't take everybody's reading. That's when people are emailing me and saying, I want a reading. How much is this? And no. You must send me your photographs. I can see your eyeballs. And you must send me your name and your exact question. before reading. I don't take your, that's why it's not on my website. You're not going to see it on my website. Well, anybody can book me because they wear me out. And I'm tired and I read every day, all day, and they get attached just like her. Nipsey, everybody else that comes in here, I usually talk with them. No, I'm not saying it to you, at least I'm just saying you can tell that. I need to look at the picture first and the name to see if it's what I want to do. Or just, and to see if the spirits want to pick me, because they pick you. But at the same time, I'm not arrogant, and I don't say, oh yeah, I'm going to read this person. No, because it's not up to me. So I said, send the picture first. Send a name for her first. Send your obituary, and if you got casket shots, I would love to see them. You got embalming pictures, I'd love to see them. You got autopsy, I'd love to see them. Because they have to say, I want to talk to her. And it doesn't matter if I want to do it or not. If they say, I don't want to talk to her, they're not going to talk to me. So that's why I said, let me see first. And let me see you. Because I've had much drama with women that I didn't get along with. And they didn't like me. And I already knew when I saw them, it was going to be a problem. They will send the money first. And I'm like, I really asked you not to do that. Because I could tell it was going to be some shit. Or they weren't going to like what I said. So I always say, I'm not going to tell you how much it costs. I have 15-minute readings. I have 30 minutes, an hour. I'm not going to tell you because at this point you don't need to know. Because even if I tell you and I see your picture and I see your name and I see your question and I already know me and you're not going to get along, I don't want your money. And that's probably one of my problems because I know people that make a whole bunch of money, they just read anybody and I don't. Because I'm tired of the bullshit. That's the rule, and I've said it, and I've said it several times, and people will still send an email and say, I want a reading. How much is it? But no picture. And on your ID, I don't see a picture. And so I'm like, no. I'm very specific. I whittle it down because I know there's a certain client that I want. And the bullshit I don't want just for $1. So go to everybody else because everybody else doesn't do that. They'll take anybody because they want the money. I don't have time for this shit. And I'm not going to be disrespected and people think you can talk to me any kind of way on the phone because you give me $1. You know, like I'm your slave, I work for you, I'm some kind of dog. No, I have given money back. And I'm not going to give it back to you after a reading either. Because if I've done the work and I've gotten the reading, I can't take that back. So we're not going to do that one. That's just to avoid that. If I hear your voice, you don't like me, I don't like you, you can get it back and you find someone else to deal with. Because it's just women. It's usually not the men that come to me for readings. It's women that are like on some petty bullshit that has nothing to do with me, but you will act like it's about me, and it's not about me. So there's a lot of other things I can do anyway. I'm a jack of several trades. So when it gets to the bullshit and the drama, I'm ready to cut. I'm not gonna be long suffering like I used to be and let people fuck me around and kick me around. No. One time now, not three strikes. One time, especially when I know I haven't done anything to you. So I screen potential clients. And I respectfully decline. That way I don't have to give you a refund because you haven't given me any money. You give me your picture, your name, and your exact question. And for 15 minutes, it's only one main question. And I may not get on the phone with you for 15 minutes because I will email you the explanation for the one question. Now, if you need some clarity, I will briefly get on there. But I'm going to stop that. People say they want 15 minutes. And I said, well, it's only one question. I can't answer a whole bunch of questions for 15 minutes. And then they'll say, okay. And then I answer one question. And throw some other shit in. And throw somebody up. You have 15 minutes. And you're cheap. So you want something for nothing. You want to pay for one question. And then it is up about your mama. And then, okay, well, what about the baby daddy? Okay, what about my mama daddy? What about the dog? See, you see what I'm saying? Look. 15 minutes. And now you want to throw Tom and Jerry, Jack and Jill went up the hill and fetch a pail of water and don't want to get no extra dollar bill. See, fuck that shit.
So this is all the bullshit and shit. I'm just tired now. Take that bullshit to somebody. That's a whole bunch of readers now. Go to them with that damn shit. Because you know I'm going to sense it. If you come to me with some fuck, I'm going to sense it. Lying and all. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day. I said, yeah, so you don't have no children. No, I don't have no. You ain't never been pregnant. Well, you ain't never had no abortion. Look, first of all, let me tell you, I don't judge it. It ain't my body. It ain't up in my ass, okay? So I'm not gonna go into a speech about that because you didn't ask me about that. I'm asking you is just tell me the goddamn truth because you said you don't have no children and you physically don't. You didn't have any, but you did though because you got pregnant and it was a child growing in your uterus, so you have conceived a child before and it was alive in your womb. So to say you never been pregnant, you never had one, you're lying to me. And I know you keep saying no, but I know you're lying to me. So I let you lie. And then I said, yeah, you did because you was pregnant and then you got a certain amount of months and then you went to the abortion clinic. Now, it's not for me to judge it. All I'm saying is don't lie to me. Because then you lied to me, I'm going to let you lie. I said, for real, so it ain't. Now, then I hit you, see. And see, at that point, see, I don't want to fuck with you no more. We can't have a good client reader relationship anyway. If you know you're going to come to me and fucking lie, why even come to me if you know you're going to lie? Go to someone else you feel comfortable with. Okay, Gwen? That's what I'm saying. They want something for nothing. No, it doesn't always come out because, every reader's not created equally. So everybody don't see the same thing. I might not as deep. So they've clearly gotten away with that before and had readings and done that to someone else before. And then the person really doesn't know or they don't see it like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm looking in your ass like right now. And I know you're lying because I'm talking to the baby. And I know the sex of it. So I'm going to ask you again. You sure? Okay, see, you know what? Thank you. That's all I wanted. Now we're cool. Thank you. Now what else do you want to know? Just tell me the truth. And then I forget about it. Unless you want to escalate it. See, and see, I don't even want to do that. Once I got to argue with you, and you don't like what I said to you, and you want me to take it back, and I'm not, you need to go somewhere else. That's why I like to screen shit. Because women will lie to you. There's a lot of women are dirty, lying bitches. They lie to themselves. And see, I'm just keep rich because I'm a woman. You think they so sweet. No, it's a lot of lying, skeezy, slimy, dick-sucking bitches. That'll sit there and tell you they're so happy and they love their husband. And their husband's so good. And I see the guy really is a good guy. And they're happy. But then the bitch like to do wild shit. Okay. And nigga be done found out, but you don't want to tell me. You act like that, you just in love with him. You don't know why that nigga tripping. Then I find out you fucking with a young nigga or another nigga that you like to get butt naked and walk around and a nigga saying, she thick, 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 thick. I want her on my dick, 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 dick. I like the way she split, 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 split. She hurting it on this dick, 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 dick. She killing cold virus when she slitting on this dick. See, they don't want to tell nobody they be out there doing shit like that. The nigga, the bitch sliding down on the dick, killing cold virus and shit, hitting splits. But see, you want to tell me, dick, 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 you know what I'm saying? When I see her, I want on the dick, 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 the court, the spit, spitting on the dick, dick. All that. And I'm like, man, take that shit somewhere else. Because you got a good man and you ain't shit. That's why a lot of the good men, that's why we can't ball. Man, I'm finna go. Yes. Yes. They out here killing COVID, sitting on the dick because the nigga dick is hard and the mushroom tip ready for her to do the split on the dick because her ass is thick. Man, look. I'm not fucking with y'all. Man, the nigga wrote a song. I bust out laughing. They was on there saying that shit. Said he was grabbing his dick because it was hard and shit. Because the bitch ass is thick. And now she does split. All down on the dick. Killing cold virus and shit on the dick. Coaching dick. I said, hell no, this man's lady killing cold virus on the dick. I'm not finna go. I'm not fucking with y'all. We got her ass laughing. See? Sarah is listening to us cracking up. So at least we did make her smile a little bit. But oh my God, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later on.